The Samford Minitstries Choir has been practicing all semester to get ready for their fall mini-tour. The student-led choir spent last weekend in the Chattanooga area performing concerts and partnering with Hope for the Inner City on a service project. With 2 weeks left until departure, the choir officers had the itinerary set, including a church that had offered to host them. It was then that Chattanooga native and choir missions officer Courtney Cannell ran into an obstacle.
Last Monday, we found out that my church was not going to be able to house all of us for both nights like we had originally planned. But within minutes of me freaking out, I had an anonymous donor offer to pay for us a hotel room for one or both nights if we needed.
With the donation, the choir was able to stay in a hotel for the first night of tour, and Cannell's church, Cowboy Fellowship in Ringgold, Georgia, provided other accommodations for the second night. Choir President Aaron Wirt says that it was God who made it all work out.
It's funny, to me it was really just like God just kind of like pulled the rug out from under, just kind of like dumped out to all of our plans from underneath and then just like built it back up within 20 minutes to really just show like, listen, you guys aren't planning this tour. You're not sending yourself to Chattanooga. You didn't decide to go and figure it all out. I'm sending you there. I'm taking you there. I'm providing for you to go there. And so I've just really come into this tour with a real sense of assurance that like this is exactly where God wants us and He's going to be using us here in a certain way, because we aren't here anyway out of our own will or desire or abilities. We're only here because of the grace of the Lord and His provision for choir.
But even after the donation of hotel rooms for the fall tour, there was still a big obstacle standing between the choir and their spring megatour coming up in March.
After much consideration, we decided as an officer body that we needed to make a change on the bus company we've used in the past, and the new companies that we're using are much more expensive than the past, and so we've had to come up with fundraising ideas to raise money so that we can go on megatour in the spring. I received a check in the mail for $2,000, which is exactly what the choir needed to go on megatour. So anytime we ran into an obstacle, we had to just force ourselves to put it into God's hands and to accept that we can't control it at all. And every time we did that, He instantly provided for us.
With the fall mini-tour now behind them, Samford Minitstries Choir now turns its attention toward its megatour during spring break. Following choir tradition, the location is still yet to be announced.
So, where are you going on megatour this year?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Oh.
No matter what other obstacles may arise, the choir officers believe that God will provide. For the Samford News Network, this is Stephen Moss reporting.